Mayfield from the gun on third down. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up fourth down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
97, still. Here we go.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 31 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school that one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Let's go now. You, yellow, red. Ready?
Young. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Panthers hit 10-4 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out and runs for emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. You look at this Carolina defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away their timing.
It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Throwing, Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Mayfield to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now
momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Mayfield down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. That's a strong safety making any strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Kalijah Cansey in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side, catch made by Bucca. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Bucca, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
3rd down, Young from the gun. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. In motion, Hill. Mayfield looks to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And he stopped immediately there. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. To throw, Mayfield. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
33, yellow. Ready?
Young working out of the gun. He'll find McMillan here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Down. Black. 10 seconds.
From the shotgun, it's Young. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Ready?
Young off the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Young and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hut.
Young throwing on 4th down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Man, and he hits him in stride. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing, Young. His pass caught with the 4. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Second and goal from the 1.
22 needle. Hey, green. Yellow, go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have regained the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Quick throw, Mayfield completes it. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. 3rd and 9 here. Mayfield with it once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. On target over the middle of the hill. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a give, Irving running right. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Running the toss to Irvin. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. They'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. Pushing his way through. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Now Young. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now Sanders. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
A gain of 4 yards.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. Blaster, six. Ready?
Young to throw it. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
Here is Young. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air once more, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And
look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Throwing, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
Complete to Ibuka. A gain of 13 yards.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
Young to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Young down from the 50. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hubbard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Young. And it's caught. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Young takes it on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh,
touchdown! A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point safely through. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Irving. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
3rd down and 10. Mayfield now. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just...
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 47 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Mayfield looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the Bucs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the one. They'll run with Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal. Once again, it's Irving. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. So with a 4th and goal looming, we hit the end of 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
17-yard line.
52.
Out of the gun, it's Young. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
At the 37-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Brings up 3rd down and
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. Able to push his way through. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. 50, grit, strike, 60.
To throw, Young. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
48-yard line.
Ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Right at midfield.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. 3rd down, Young from the gun. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Bucs are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 32 on the play.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Mayfield. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much, and you forget the other options that are out there.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Mayfield. Complete right side to Otten. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otten, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there. continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ready. Blue 32.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And here's Ryan Wright now. He's been terrific so far. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. They find some open field here. There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Set, hut. Drill green. Set, hut.
Young now. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. 22 Needle. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Young. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
Ready?
And now it's 3rd down.
Come on, hut, hut.
Here's Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20.
Black Ultra. Set.
Now Young. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Young to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's got room. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Here's 1st and 10.
Drill. 50. Set.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
50 Fury.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Young.
at the 22-yard line.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Intended for number 81.
Oh, that one's going to hurt big time because it's a one-score game, and they certainly thought with that throw they were getting a difference-making score right there.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Slide through. Ready, red, set.
Young to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here, Green Jack.
Now the Bucs going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Come on, 6. Mega. 6, hut.
Young. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
Partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
The point after is good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's 1st down. Mayfield. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Less than 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.